Right, we are back in for pool. As I was leaving the house here, I've purely brushed against the car and now my arse is actually soaking, so that's ideal. But hopefully that dries up. I've got the heated seat on to try and heat up my arse. We'll see if that works or not. But today I'm feeling pretty good, can't lie. I'm not feeling like pure, well, I say that. Last night I had a bit of fucking a shambles, to be honest. So I finished the gym, I done my push and arm session, then went and done some posing. After the posing, I then went to Tesco. Then as I was leaving Tesco, literally like halfway home, Matt texted me, obviously my posing coach, and he was like, are you all good for the call? And I was like, fucking what? He was like, you're good for the call, and I was like, fuck man, I thought it was tomorrow. So I'm sitting thinking the call was on Wednesday, and it was actually on Tuesday night, so I kind of fucked that. I had to run in, get my trunks back on again, and then do more posing. So I had pushing arms, posing, Tesco trip back home for another 45 minutes of posing. And Matt was pure putting me through rounds, like towards the end of the call, man. I had like 2 consecutive rounds of posing, and I was sweating like fuck, man. Like I was actually blowing at my arse. So that kind of just sort of reassures me that my posing stamina isn't quite up to scratch just yet. It will be in 14-15 weeks time, but for the time being it's not quite there just yet. But again, it'll come. It'll take its time to kind of build up. But after doing kind of posing after the session, then going back and doing more posing, I was absolutely gubbed, man. Like last night, I was actually floored. Like it wasn't a case like, oh, I feel pure done for the gym. I just felt pure like achy and just like so unbelievably like tight. Like I feel like my arms are just hanging from my body. You know what I mean? Like my arms are just numb, just sort of like dangling there. It was fucking horrible, man. But at the same time, it was good. I got plenty of posing done, plenty of practice, you know what I mean? And there's actually a lot of things feeling better now. Like with my rear lat spread especially, in fact, rear and front to be fair. My lats just kind of, I can't open my lats fully. They feel mega tight and sort of like I can't fully open them, which is quite annoying. I do think it is due to kind of sort of muscle tightness in general, like kind of just from training, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to get some work done shortly. I think it's a soft tissue, but it's more so kind of like a full body type work situation. So I'm going to go in and get like a full fucking a full body revamp done. And hopefully I'm feeling like a little bit kind of less tight after that, because it's just a pain in the arse. It's when you're trying to pose and like try to hit poses that you enjoy doing, and you just feel like you're not quite connecting well enough because it's like not opening fully. It just feels a bit kind of deflating. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I can look pure big here, but at the same time I can't, because I can't engage my lats fully, so it's a bit fucking annoying. So hopefully once I get the work done, it'll kind of feel a bit more sort of relaxed, a bit more kind of open, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I just need to kind of hold out until then. It's not until, I think it's the 12th of March, like 2 weeks away anyway. That's like 2 weeks on Thursday, I think. Well, 2 weeks tomorrow. So hopefully once I get that done, I'll feel a little bit less shit when it comes to the kind of poses. But overall, everything else is feeling good, man. I'm still feeling good in the gym. It's just kind of like some things with posing here and there. I'm like, I can't quite open up fully, or I feel too tight. With the, what else is it, man? I think it might have been the side relax one. I think my right trap is like pure fucking constantly engaged. I need to think about dropping that down. Again, it just feels pure tight and sort of like, not cramped, it just feels pure like kind of in a knot up there, if that makes sense. So hopefully they can fix that as well. Hopefully they just completely fix me and I look better after it, you know what I mean? But this week is actually the last week of the first sort of block, so to speak, of prep, the first sort of 8-week block ticked off. I've got a diet break next week, I'm pretty sure, and it's more so a kind of like a devolume. It's not going to be a complete deload, it's just more so devolume, so still in the gym, still training, because training is going well just now. Like I've got no sort of complaints when it comes to training, like everything's progressing, feeling stronger across the board, there's no issues in general. But at the same time, it's probably better off sort of catching things early rather than just kind of letting it go for say 12, 14 weeks in feeling absolutely fucked after it, you know what I mean? So the plan next week is I think 3 D-volume sessions, so I think it's the legs, push and arms pull, D-volume, just one set off every movement, well I think anyway, unless Finn tells me otherwise, but that's what I kind of think it is anyway, and hopefully I can feel even less fatigued after that, to be fair, but we'll just need to find out. Anyway, just arrived at the gym, so I need to try and find a space. Oh, there's 2 there, fucking ideal. But aye, I'm going to get in for pool, and then I'll catch you after the session. Right, pool ticked off, another very good session. I say that after every single session right now, and I'm honestly hoping that I say it for the next 15, 16 weeks, man, because everything just feels so good. I think as I get leaner and leaner, I'm actually kind of starting to connect better and better with like the targeted muscle. Now, I know I mentioned before about posing, like I can't really engage certain things when I'm like trying to pose doing it, but I think when I'm training, like, I'm lining everything up properly and it feels proper, like bang on. Like every set that I'm doing just feels so fucking good, like it actually feels class, man. Once everything's kind of aligned properly and I just kind of properly think about what I'm targeting, it feels absolutely spot on. So aye, training just now, absolutely flying. I cannot complain at all. I'm starting to just feel like leaner and leaner, like by the day, which is kind of weird because scale weight hasn't like changed an awful lot in the past like maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Like I think the lowest I've been is 83.4, and the highest I've been over the past like 2 or 3 weeks is like 84.5 or something like that, or like 84.7. It's like kind of in between mid to low 83s and mid to high 84s. So it's not changed an awful lot, like scale weight wise, but the visual I feel like is consistently just kind of getting better. Like I'm feeling a lot more vascular here and there, a lot sort of tighter in the midsection especially. Like before, when I kind of like eat a full day's worth of food, by the end of the day I would just feel like pure, like my stomach was dead soft and like not tight at all. Now my midsection just feels like fucking solid, which I like looking at it and going, I've ate like fucking 2.7k calories a day and like my stomach still looks tight. This is class, like it feels good. So I'm excited, man. Like the way it's going just now, I'm actually like really happy with how it's going. Obviously next week we have the diet break / D-volume sessions, which again I'm excited for. Having these sort of D-volume sessions, I'll probably feel a lot sort of fresher by say Wednesday or Thursday. Obviously I'll train Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday D-volume, Thursday at a rest, so it'll be kind of cool to see the look on the Friday morning after a rest day and sort of lower volume training. Intensity is still the same, but like volume, I'll have like more sort of recovery capabilities, so to speak. So it'll be cool to see the look on Friday, because I do now have like a sort of a midweek or like end of week mini check-in with Finn. I basically need to send them check-in photos on a Friday, and a sort of small update of how my week's been going. It's not like a pure in-depth check-in of like telling how my entire week's went, but just kind of how things are going, how I'm feeling, if anything's kind of feeling off or like weird, whatever it may be. But it's more of a kind of a midweek, end of week sort of mini check-in on the Friday now, which is actually, again, pretty fun because I like taking check-in photos. Like I actually enjoy getting up and taking my check-in photos in the morning. So doing that on the Friday as well, something else to look forward to in it, you know what I mean? Something else kind of to wake up and go, oh yes, check-in photos today. Even though it's not like a pure like major check-in, but at the same time it's still fun to me. But just now I just feel proper like insanely dialed in, like it's actually mad. Also that EAAs that I tried, the new cherry flavour, if you see my story earlier on, I posted it. Sour cherry, trained by JP, 8 EAAs. Oh my god, like I love cherry shit, right? Like cherry shit to me is like the best flavour of stuff. Like, I don't know what it is, it just tastes banging. Those EAAs, I'm going to say it again, it's happened before. It tastes like cherries for the van. And fucking hell, it was good, man. Like, it was a pure like nostalgic moment. Like, I actually forgot they'd done cherries for the van, and I was just like, whoa, they taste like cherries for the van. And it was fucking class, man. They were actually, it was a really, really, really good tasting EAs. The sort of pink and blue bottles one that I've got before, like, it tastes good. Like, it tastes like the pink and blues for the van, but at the same time, the sort of like the sour cherry taste just tastes like pure, like, potent, sweet cherries from the van, and it was so good, man. Like, I'm actually looking forward to drinking that on Friday. I can't lie, it was so fucking good. But I'm feeling good, no complaints at all. Obviously we're resting tomorrow, so all it is cardio tomorrow. And that is us, man, in for lower Friday, upper Saturday, and it's another week pretty much ticked off. So we're still on 2 times 20 minutes cardio, so it's nothing crazy. But at the same time, it's obviously doing its job. I don't really need any more by the looks of things just now. No doubt after the diet break and the sort of the devolume sessions next week, we'll sort of start ramping things up a little bit and pushing probably a little bit harder. Because food hasn't changed at all in the past 8 weeks. So you're thinking 8 weeks with no food changes. When Finn decides to change the food, I can see it being a bit of a shock to the system, no doubt. Which I'm kind of open to be honest. Like, kind of having that sort of change and new sort of like drive, I'm pretty happy to accept, to be honest. I'm looking forward to that, man. We're also implementing some high days, which will be exciting because it's like 3.5k calories, which I'm actually buzzing for, like to just eat 3.5 calories, man. But again, next week I'll update you with how all that goes anyway, but for now, that is us finished, pool day ticked off. So I hope you have enjoyed, and apart from that, I'll catch you in the next one.